The dragon-shaped star did not fade. Instead, it changed. Each night, it shifted slightly, its tail curling farther, its wings stretching wider until even the granite dragons noticed. Stone remembers patterns, and Pebble felt it humming in his bones. "It's moving," he said, tapping the ground. "Not drifting, choosing." The Primordian Dragon, now known among the clans as Lumen, stirred whenever the star reshaped itself. Its scales, once fluid-like possibility, had settled into a soft prismatic sheen, reflecting nearby elements rather than overpowering them. Lumen was learning restraint, learning care. Arin watched the sky from the ridge above the Starbound Gardens. "It's like it's drawing something." The cosmic elder floated beside him, starlight calm and focused. "Not drawing," the elder replied. "Remembering." That night, the gardens answered. Vines rearranged into lines, crystal petals formed arcs, water ribbons traced glowing paths across the air. When dawn came, the valley no longer looked like a garden. It looked like a map, not of land, of connections. The living atlas. The miniature dragons gathered in quiet awe. From above, the starbound gardens formed a vast pattern, nodes of light linked by winding paths, some bright and active, others dim and dormant. Leaf dragons fluttered between green nodes pulsing with growth. Granite dragons clustered around steady, dark anchors. Moonlight traced long arcs that connected distant points. "This is not our world," Lyra said slowly. "Not just ours." The elder nodded. "It is an atlas of balanced realms, worlds that survived their own crossroads. Each path is a resonance, each node a choice once made." Ciro's eyes widened. "You mean other worlds like ours?" "Yes," said the elder, "some smaller, some older, some very far away." Lumen drifted upward, hovering above the center of the map. As it did, one distant node flared deep blue, edged with gold. The air rippled, and a path opened. The tide-bound world. The transition was gentle this time. No tearing sky, no collapsing ground. The children felt a soft pull, like stepping into warm water. Dragons followed in shimmering streams. They emerged beneath a lavender sky over an endless ocean. Not waves layers. Sheets of water floated at different heights, flowing through one another like ribbons. Islands drifted between them, anchored by roots of light. Above and below, aquatic dragons swam freely through air and sea alike. "This place is upside down," Ciro laughed. "No," corrected Bryn the leaf dragon, wings fluttering happily. "It's interwoven." They had arrived in Tidebound, a realm where motion itself was the ruling element. Here, nothing stayed still, but nothing collided either. A procession of dragons approached, sleek, translucent beings with fins of light and eyes like polished pearls. They bowed in greeting. "Welcome, keepers of the accord," their leader said. "We felt the map breathe again." Aaron blinked. "You know about the accord?" The tidebound dragon smiled. "All balanced worlds do. When one grows, the others listen." But the joy was short-lived. The waters trembled. The quiet spiral. From the far horizon, a disturbance spread. Not a creature, not a storm, but a pattern. The layered waters began aligning, flattening into perfect symmetry. Motion slowed. Currents straightened. The tide-bound dragons hissed in alarm. "The quiet spiral," their leader said grimly. "A remnant of the Stillness Eater's path. It does not consume worlds. It convinces them to stop becoming." Lumen pulsed, uneasy. The cosmic elder's glow sharpened. "This is why the map awakened. The thread is traveling, not hunting worlds, but linkages. If the connections froze, the worlds would become isolated, stagnant, safe but lifeless." "We can't fight a pattern," Ciro said. "No," said the elder. but we can disrupt it. Lessons of motion. In Tidebound, the dragons taught a different kind of magic. Leaf dragons learned to grow with currents rather than against them. Granite dragons discovered how to anchor without stopping flow. Even the moon dragon practiced scattering light instead of focusing it. The children joined too, learning to listen to motion, to move without forcing outcomes. Lyra laughed as a current carried her gently across floating water. It's like dancing with the world instead of pushing it. That, said the Tidebound leader, is how we survived our crossroads. Together, dragons and children wove unpredictable paths through the waters, spirals within spirals, sharing energy instead of concentrating it. Lumen hovered at the center, absorbing not power, but rhythm. The quiet spiral faltered. The waters refused alignment. Currents crossed playfully. Motion returned. With a soft sigh, the spiral dissolved, not defeated, but unconvinced. Yet the elder's expression darkened. "It will try again," the elder said. Elsewhere, the second node. Back in the Starbound Gardens, the map shifted again. Another node flared, this one amber, cracked with black lines. Pebbles stiffened. Stone, in pain. The path opened. They emerged in a world of vast plateaus and deep chasms, land torn and stitched repeatedly. Dragons here were compact, heavy, with fractured stone hides glowing faintly at the cracks. The Shardreach realm. Its dragons bowed stiffly. "Our world holds," their leader said, "but barely." Here, the threat was different, not stillness, rigidity. The land refused to heal because it refused to change its shape. Old wounds stayed open, revered as history rather than mended. "We thought holding firm was strength," the Shardreach leader admitted. "Now our world breaks instead of bends." The children exchanged glances. "We've seen that before," Aaron said gently. Strength that yields. The miniature dragons worked together, leaf dragons coaxing gentle growth into cracks, water dragons seeping through stone to soften it, granite dragons teaching their kin how to redistribute weight. Pebble demonstrated by shifting his own rocky plates, allowing light through. "It doesn't make you weaker," he said. "It makes you last." Lumen mirrored the lesson, stabilizing its form further, choosing continuity over perfection. The land responded. Chasms narrowed, plateaus flexed. The amber node on the map brightened. The Shardreach dragons bowed deeply. "You have given us a future," they said. "No," Lyra replied with a smile. "You chose it. The atlas expands." Back in Celastoria, the living atlas now glowed with many active paths. Balanced worlds were responding, some calling for help, others simply acknowledging the connection. But at the edge of the map, something new appeared, a region with no nodes, no paths, a void shaped like absence. The elder stared at it longer than the others. "This," the elder said quietly, "is where the stillness eater came from. A place without balance because it never learned to change." Ciro shivered. "Can we go there?" The elder hesitated. "Not yet." Lumen pulsed, curious, unafraid. Aaron placed a hand over the tiny dragon. "We'll be ready when it's time." Above them, the dragon-shaped star shifted again, its wings now extended farther than ever. Not pointing to danger, pointing to possibility. Keepers of the map. As evening fell, the miniature dragons gathered in the gardens. New roles emerged naturally, some tending paths, others watching nodes, others learning from visiting worlds. The moon dragon took to the skies, not as ruler, but as sentinel. The cosmic elder settled near the map's heart, calmer than ever. "You are no longer just protectors of one world," the elder told the children. "You are listeners, guides, keepers of connection." Lyra smiled. "That sounds bigger than us." The elder chuckled softly. "So did dragons once." Lumen curled up between the siblings, glowing steadily. Far beyond the stars, the void stirred slow, patient, inevitable, but so did the map, and for the first time the universe felt connected.